Leo. Welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and I will be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, abundance reading for the month of April 2021. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'm going to be using my Trippin Waite Tarot deck. Last month I used the Groovy Waite Tarot, which is by the same deck creator, and so many of you loved that deck because it was fun and bright and vibrant. So this deck has the same personality, so I think a lot of you will enjoy it. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, as I always do. And then, Leo, I'm going to close out your reading with an Angels of Abundance Oracle card. So let's go ahead and dive right in. I hope you are having a good month so far, Leo, depending on whenever you watch this. All right, so what do we need to know? For the sign of Leo, as it relates to, my cards are very slippery for some reason. Money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of April 2021. All right, Leo, I can tell you that as we move into April, right off the bat, I can see that things are going to feel a little out of control. Here's the thing, you're going to have to let some stuff go, especially because certain things are that you're holding on to is preventing more money from coming into your life. Now, I'm getting the feeling too that this is not something new, but this is something that comes up from time to time for you, Leo. The Emperor, this is the card of that control energy, and sometimes it could be well managed, sometimes it could be out of control, sometimes there could be a lack of control. In other words, a lack of things being managed or looked over and, stuff like that. But the thing is when I see this Devil card, that tells me that there's some unhealthy attachments coming into play here. And when you have attachments to, I don't know, people, relationships, situations, circumstances, jobs, things, behaviors, attitudes, thought patterns, all those things really affect how we show up in the world and what the choices are that we make and how we make decisions. So I say all that to say is that I can tell you that as we move into this new month, Leo, you're going to have to do some digging and some releasing. And once you do that, things will really shift for you. You've got a big choice that you have to make here, showing up in the first week of April. We also have the Hermit card. Hermit card in reverse sometimes talks about going through the motions. In other words, it's not like you're not doing anything. You're taking action, you're doing things, but are those the right things for you at this time? Again, that could all be, it's like a going through the motions. This could all be part of being attached to something that's no longer serving you. And this does have a money component, as everything usually does. We got the Page of Pentacles here, which means you're going to get some unexpected information here as it relates to your money and finances. I'm feeling like this is going to be like an unexpected bill or something, like an unexpected expense. I hope I'm wrong, but it's not going to be anything that's, catastrophic. But, like maybe, I know, like even for me, I got this in one of the readings I did for myself. And no joke, the next day I got a notice from my electric company saying that my bill was increasing $20. And I was not expecting that because just a couple months ago they told me my bill was decreasing. So I say all that to say, it's like sometimes you get information like that and it's not good news at all. But at the same time, whatever it is, it's not going to totally, wipe you out. Finally, we have the Moon card here. The Moon card says that there is something you still don't know. Now, even though you are going through maybe things not being released that need to be released, the Moon tells us that you still don't have all the information. So be very cautious, when you start making decisions and you start moving into this new month, because the Moon says that there's something that there is still yet to be revealed. And when we're talking about money and finances, sometimes those things do show up as things progress or as the process continues. So just assume you don't have all the info, you don't have all the details when you are kind of doing anything money related, work related, business related, investment related, because while you don't have all the information right now, it probably will be revealed to you very soon. And we'll be able to tell that as we go further on in the reading. All right, so what else do we need to know for the sign of Leo as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, okay, and abundance for the month of April 2021? All right, Leo. Okay, so things are definitely going to be turning around once we move into the second week of April. Looks like you're already healing. You're probably going through the process of purging, but things are still not complete, okay? Things are still not done. We got the World here, which talks about unfinished business. We have the Ten of Swords here. This is the card of betrayal. The thing is when it's in the reverse, this card is telling us that the worst is over and that you are healing, you are forgiving, you are releasing, you are moving on. So, looks like you're plenty aware that something needs to change and something needs to be let go. And you start making it happen, However, it takes time. It's a process, but you're doing what needs to be done. So that's really good. But let's look here. We have the Strength card in reverse, which means sometimes we take on too much and we just don't have the energy to do it all. Now, this is very important when it comes to work, right? Because we have to, we only have so much energy. We only have so much time in the day. Make sure you're not burning yourself out. I always see this card in the reverse when people are experiencing burnout or when they are taking on a lot of work-related stress. And sometimes it affects you not only physically, but mentally and spiritually as well. Next, we have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is a beautiful card. This is the card of generosity, which means either you will be in a position to be generous, Leo, which is very, very good, or someone is going to be generous with you, and it's going to benefit you a great deal. Someone will be sharing something with you, whether that be money, time, resources, or you will be in a position to do those things as well. And you will be able to share maybe some money, time, or resources. Whatever the case may be, it's a very good position to be in, Leo, whether you're receiving or you're giving. And I think, too, there's some karmic energy tied or attached to this. I'm picking up, too, that you were generous, so now it's coming back. Or you were the recipient of somebody being generous, and now you're paying it forward. So like I said, no matter what side of the equation you're on, it's definitely good. Next, we have the Nine of Pentacles, another beautiful card. This is the card of luxury. This is the card of enjoying the fruits of your labor. So, by the time we hit the second week of April, Leo, you are going to be in a very, very good position. Now, I'm not saying you're going to have all the money in the world that you want, but you are going to be very stable, and you're going to be more than comfortable. You're going to, feel very relaxed and very supported when it comes to your finances once we hit the second week of April. I already talked about the World and the Ten of Swords here. Again, that just means that you have some you know, some things that need to be finished, but at the same time, you're going to have to be patient with yourself and trust. You know, just trust that you are doing the best you can with what you have, and that you will be, I want to say you will be getting to your goals, but it's more than that. It's like you will be creating a life that is just so enjoyable and so magnificent and so comfortable. You know, all the things that so many of us work towards our whole lives. And you're definitely going there, Leo. I feel that very powerfully, and I feel like I needed to say that because, you know, we all need encouragement. And I just want to tell you, Leo, you just have to be patient, and you have to trust that it takes the time that it takes. All right, so let's see what else is going to show up for Leo as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of April 2021. All right. So, looks like the month just keeps getting better and better for you, Leo. You know, there's going to be some things that need to be dealt with. However, none of this is going to be a surprise. None of this is going to be new. Now, we do have the Emperor here. Now, this is interesting because the Emperor is a repeat card. Remember, we saw him here. But look at him. He is front and center in the whole reading, which tells me that whatever started here actually shifts into a much powerful position by the time we hit the second half of April. He is front and center, which means things are in control. He's got his eye on the prize. He's doing what needs to be done. He's not, you know, micromanaging, but at the same time, he's not letting things, you know, fall by the wayside either. He is very much in control, in the power position. This is very, very good. I'm already starting to feel the shift as we move into the second half of April. So, Leo, things are moving. Things are moving really, really good. But let's start here. Two of Wands. You're going to have a change in your future plans. Two of Wands means that plans you already have set in place, when it shows up in the reverse, that is, plans that you already have in place. These are plans that are probably going to have to be changed or put on hold for one reason or another. I've been seeing this a lot in all the readings, you know, because of, you know, the current circumstances of our global situation. So this is nothing to be alarmed about, but it is something that you probably have to be, you know, very flexible with. Five of Swords here. Sometimes this is a very defensive card, but because it's in the reverse, that's actually very good. It means you're putting aside your need to always be right. This is very good because that means it's an improvement in work and colleague relationships, especially for those of you who are in business with other people. You are going to feel like you can really just communicate better with the people around you. This is actually going to be very good because it's going to make working conditions a lot more harmonious. You know, it's like you can have a conversation with people, partners, employees, managers, co-workers, whatever the case may be, and things are just going to flow. There's going to be a lot of respect there, okay? Because it looks like in the past, maybe some of you had some strained relationships as it relates to your work or as it relates to your money or the people in your business or in your organization. Next, we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is a card of options. And I'm not surprised, really, that card showed up because it means that there's going to be a lot of things coming your way, Leo. So get ready. There's going to be a lot of opportunities. There's going to be a lot of things that just don't resonate with you. And you're just going to have to be really discerning to pick out what is going to work for you and what isn't. You don't have to say yes to everything, But be careful about saying no to everything as well, especially if you're looking for a change at this point in your life. If you're looking to change careers, if you're looking to maybe not necessarily leave the industry you're in, but maybe do something different, looks like you're going to be presented with some opportunities to do so, okay? We already talked about the Emperor. Like I said, he's front and center, which means he's in control. You are in control, Leo. You've got a very powerful second half of April, like I said, so I hope you get ready. Six of Wands. Sometimes I don't like seeing the Six of Wands in the reverse position because it means that someone is stealing your thunder. Now, some people don't care about this, right? Some people don't necessarily need to be recognized for the work or the contributions they do. But I'm the type of person that believes everyone should be acknowledged, recognized, congratulated, promoted, whatever the case may be, when it is rightfully deserved. And when I see this, this tells me, Leo, that there's probably something that you are not being acknowledged for that you really should be. Either someone's taken you for granted, or someone's literally stealing the spotlight from you. You know, could be someone you work with, could be somebody, you know, even in your family. You know, I see this a lot with people who are caregivers. You know, sometimes our grandma takes care of our kids and we just kind of, you know, we don't acknowledge people for how they make our lives easier. So, you know, this is not anything that you have to fight about, Leo. Not that I think that you would, but I'm just saying it's something to be aware of, you know. It's not like you can change how other people behave. But at the same time, you know, have a really good value, you know, about yourself and what you do and who you are, because it really deserves to be recognized. Next, we have the Queen of Cups. This is the card of emotional stability and also sometimes a little bit of sensitivity. The Queen of Cups is a very caring, nurturing energy. She's also someone who loves to express herself emotionally. You know, if you are someone who is, or if you're in that Queen of Cups energy, you know exactly what it feels like to just really kind of be very emotional to the point that it's just who you are. Now, I'm not saying this is you, Leo, but I am saying that, you know, you're probably going to be in that flow, that emotional flow around this time. It could be connected to the Six of Wands card. Again, someone not acknowledging you as they should. And it might make you very emotional. However, by the time we hit the end of the third week in April, you've got good news coming, maybe even an offer. Now, the Page of Cups means somebody is showing up with an offer. And because we're talking about money in this reading, it could be a monetary gift. It could be maybe somebody giving you a gift card, somebody paying a bill, somebody blessing you with a dinner out, or, you know, giving you a certificate for a free massage. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, you have something good coming once we hit the end of the third week of April. All right, Leo, let's continue on and see what else shows up for you as it relates to, this is a lot of cards here, and I'm not feeling like I need all of those cards. All right. As it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of April 2021. All right, so as we close out the month of April, Leo, looks like things are probably going to slow down for you a lot. Now, when I say slow down, I kind of mean energetically, right? But it could also mean in the literal sense of time. But the Knight of Swords, when he is in the reverse, this means that things aren't moving, either they're slowing down or things are not moving as scheduled, right? And sometimes these situations happen that are beyond our control. So the thing to do with this is to just really pay attention to what is happening and what's not happening, and see how you can kind of get yourself ahead of the curve financially. You know, it could be something work related, it could be something business related, but there's definitely an energetic slowdown as it relates to your money once we hit the end of April, okay? So pay attention to that. Doesn't mean you're not going to get the money that's due you, but there could be something where maybe it's delayed, or maybe it's not as much as you thought, or maybe they say, oh, we're not going to pay you today, but I'm going to pay you double next week. I mean, who knows? It could be any number of things, but just pay attention to the energy of your money, right? And when I say that, that means watch how your money flows in and watch how your money flows out. Pay attention to your investments, same thing. See what the market's doing. You know, pay attention to the price of your crypto. Pay attention to the price of your silver and your gold. All right, all those things, and watch how things flow up and how things flow down, right? All right, so we have next the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Now, the Eight of Swords in the reverse is a great card because that means you're breaking free of self-limiting beliefs. That's the number one thing you need to do if you want to change your money situation. I say it all the time, pretty much every month. Money is a mindset, and once you condition your mind to create more, to have more, to be more, then you will receive more. The Tower card. Again, I've been seeing this Tower card a lot in all of the signs this month. And the thing that I am getting from this card is there has to be a deconstruction of something. There is something that literally needs to be dismantled, something that has to be broken down in order for things to rebuild bigger, better, stronger, greater, whatever, right? So, examine what's going on in your life roughly at the end of April, and you will have a clear idea of what it is that needs to be literally torn down and rebuilt from the ground up. Next, we have the Two of Cups. This is a divine connection. I'm feeling like this is work related for a lot of you. And even if you don't work, it's still something where you come together with somebody for an opportunity to be more and to have more. So there's a divine connection here. Like I said, even if you don't work, you're going to be coming together with someone or something that's going to improve or increase your financial situation. We also have the Five of Pentacles here. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse is very good because that means you are releasing and removing and no longer identifying with a lack or limited abundance. There is no lack, right? There is no poverty mindset. So this is very, very good because this means growth and change for the better. Finally, we have the Seven of Swords here. Something that was taken from you is going to be replaced. It's going to be paid back. Or it's going to come from a different way and it's going to be better, right? There was something that was probably stolen from some of you. Could be money, jewelry, whatever the case may be. Whatever was taken from you is going to be replaced. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be replaced by the person or thing that stole it in the first place, but you are going to get repaid in some way, okay? And that's a really good card to see in the reverse because I always get excited for that because so many people, you know, have had things happen. And, you know, karmic law always comes into play and you will, things will be restored. So I hope you're ready for that, Leo. All right, like I said, you've got a really powerful month, Leo. Things are going to feel a little crazy, and things are going to feel a little out of sorts. But as the month progresses on, if you just trust and you stay focused and you keep your mind focused on the good, the prosperous, the abundant, I think you're going to be just fine, Leo. You're not going to be worried or stressed. And like I said, you're going to be in a really solid financial position. Oh, interesting. Okay. So I've got the Angels of Abundance Oracle cards, and this is the one I got for you, Leo. This is Release Jealousy. Is this what we were talking about here at the beginning of the month, where was there some I mean, I don't feel like you're jealous of anyone, Leo, but sometimes jealousy shows up and we're not even aware that that's what it is. I know I've been there. I know I've been jealous and envious of people, so you know, you're not you're not alone if that resonates with you. So this says jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. Love that. Love, love, love that. All right, Leo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, observations, please drop them down below. I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll definitely do it all again next month.